Many forget about these vicious samurai who almost ended the monster himself. Get ready for a wild ride, as we're about to show two battles that could be considered fight of the year. This is Fighting as Art. Let's go.
Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, Naoya.
On August 25, 2013, the boxing ring was set ablaze with the collision of two top-light flyweight Japanese fighters. One was the reigning Japanese champion, Ryoichi Taguchi, and the other was a young Naoya Inoue in only his fourth professional fight, refusing to pad his record like these beta males.
Star of the sport and the pound-for-pound great Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, introducing Naoya, the Monster!
This match was a treasure trove of surprises for boxing fans, which we will unravel today. He collided against the monster for his first title defense. Inoue, still early in his career, was having his fourth pro fight and was only 20 years old. It would be their second meeting, but this time, their clash was for real. The Japanese light flyweight title was on the line, and this war would be nothing like the play fight they had. It was a rampage from the onset. Unlike other Inoue's fights, he was getting touched with Taguchi's dangerous punches. But Inoue will not be bullied, even though it is only his fourth pro fight. Taguchi refused to retreat and was out there to prove something. Inoue started to add pepper to his strikes. And the monster started to unleash, now looking the more experienced of the fighters. Shortly after, the champion will rally back. The senior Japanese made the foolish mistake of stalking the monster and ate some counter punches for his troubles. The monster was now fighting like a madman. He missed with the killer punches, and this fight tested Inoue's resilience, and he had to go to a deep place. Naoya got cracked with a heavy right hand, but would compose himself and start unloading. Neither fighter was willing to take a step back. While Inoue threw his hardest shots, Taguchi showed no sign of surrender and punched the challenger like never before. Mixing liver shots with head strikes, Inoue showed his warrior spirit. The monster was now starting to see the strikes more clearly and evaded masterfully and upped the tempo. Ahead of the 6th round, Inoue received new instruction from his father. He now started to uncork brutal shots to the body. Then went upstairs. But the champion showed that Inoue will need more than just punches to take him out and fought back. But eventually, Taguchi blew his wad. The reigning champion showed off a granite jaw, eating Inoue's punches like KFC. In the final round, both fighters agreed to unload without rest, smudging each other's gray matter. The monster, still not tired after 10 rounds, closed the war strong. The intensity of the fight drawing tears from Inoue's family. In the end, Inoue won the Japanese title by unanimous decision 98-93 and 97-94. Taguchi was the only fighter the monster failed to knock down in his pro career. On New Year's Eve in 2016, Naoya Inoue faced an even tougher challenge against another undefeated samurai in Kohei Kono.
With a hard right hand in the 2nd round, they open it up again.
He showed a granite chin, eating punches like candy.
Hard straight left hand by Kamei.
A knockout of the former 2-time champion would confirm that Inoue is the most dangerous puncher in boxing. Finally, at the Ariake Stadium, an unstoppable force met an immovable object as the knockout machine Inoue crossed paths against the veteran with an all-time uncrackable chin. The monster unleashed the hard jabs early, then upped the tempo. Kono foolishly charged at Inoue, trying to hurt the monster. But whatever he threw didn't shake up Inoue. showing no respect for the elderly. Naoya would remind him why he is called the monster. Lining up right hooks, he tagged the challenger with combinations and hellacious uppercuts. And the monster softened up his enemy. By the third round, Inoue felt he had toyed with his rival enough and started to unleash the shots that would put Kono in a blender. But Kono would refuse to tap out, so at that point, it became a phone booth brawl. Inoue was now evading the punches like Goku. But Kono, proving to be tougher than Inoue's past opponents, started unloading on the monster. Inoue quickly shut him up with crushing barrages. But Kono would rally back once more and almost knocked out Inoue. The monster was taken into deep waters. Inoue had received a beatdown, and this made the monster angry. In the sixth round, Kono again tried to bully Inoue, but was met with a brutal left hook that made him mistake the canvas for a mattress. Moving back while jabbing, the champion masterfully doubled his left hook to level Kono. Kono was given extra seconds to survive. Inoue leapt onto the corner to celebrate, only to be waved back in. The monster was given a second chance to give his rival a proper send-off to the Shadow Realm. Fully charged and ready to unleash, Inoue released the kinds of shots that left Kono dazzled, and the challenger was knocked out on his feet before crashing to the canvas like fallen tree. Inoue wobbled his victim with a left hook, and his vaunted right hand finished the deal, sending Kono down on the ropes for the finish. With that performance, Inoue and his team had completed a trilogy of clean-cut performances in 2016. And the humble fighter went to check on his opponent, who he just crushed into pieces. At the end of the fight, Inoue said that his game plan was to capitalize on Kono's aggressive style of fighting, letting him come forward and then land counterblows. The win moved Inoue to 12-0, and the Japanese defended his WBO super flyweight title for the fourth time. The performance was commanding, and he showed off his ability to destroy even the most uncrackable of chins. Sadly, Inoue, through his punches, sent Kono to the elderly home. The destruction of Kono by Inoue would have an effect on the veteran's chin and career. Kono would go on to lose a technical decision in his next fight before again failing in a sixth-round retirement against Jason Maloney. On the other hand, Inoue went on to defend his super flyweight titles before stepping up to the bantamweight division to rule another kingdom with his iron fists. The lesson has been learnt. Never underrate the monster,
アッパーから一つリズムをつかんだ井上。
especially when it comes to finding the power button. If you enjoyed this video and would love to see more videos on the interesting careers of fighters, subscribe to this channel.
この最終ラウンド
Don't forget to like and comment. Goodbye.